Hello.
Hello, Flosstube.
We're
Hello.
finally back.
Finally, it's been a while, but we are back.
Where's
no,
our
We
list?
made it.
I was going to say, where's our list?
We lost our script. She was about to panic.
Mhm.
It's all good. All right.
Situation under control.
We're in a new spot tonight. Hope you all like this. We have partially Christmas and partially our Halloween wall that we have. So I am Diana.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Sherry.
And we make up Bluegrass Blessings, the shop and the Flosstube. So we want to welcome you all back, or if you're new, we want to welcome you here. We hope you find something or you see something that you like, that you might be encouraged to cross-stitch yourself. So,
And we apologize for being gone so long. Life has been crazy.
yes, we're going to try to get on a more
Regular.
schedule.
Maybe January. I don't know.
It's hard.
Yeah, when you have 3 people and
Mhm.
it's hard to
And
get a schedule down
yeah.
to where everybody can, do the time.
yeah.
So
But we're hoping that in the new year we'll be able to be more regular with this. But we're glad to be back.
you think
Yes, we are very, very glad to be back. So the first thing we wanted to talk about, of course, we're going to get right into the stitching, but before we do, we wanted to talk about how we stitch. A lot of people ask us questions about how do we cross stitch. So I personally use a Q-snap, and when I'm at home, I use a lap stand. And the lap stand I use is an Elon lap stand. Looks like this. You can fold it out if you're doing a larger project. It has an adapter in it right now that I use for my Q-snaps. I also use scroll frames sometimes. If I'm doing a project that's going to take me a little longer, I usually like to use scroll frames for those. Because once I get them in that scroll frame, I don't want to take them out real often. So, but if I'm here in the shop, I do tend to stitch in hand because I've had some elbow and some arm issues, and I have a special pillow that I use if I sit down long enough and I'm not talking and stitch. So, but this is one of the stands. This is the stand that I use at home, and it sits on my lap in my stitching chair.
I stitch in hand.
She does, and
There's
she
not
does,
much to say about that. I stitch in hand. I use the sewing method.
and she does a great job. So,
and she's fast.
yes.
I stitch mostly in hand, but I can use a hook or a Q-snap, depends on the size and what type of tension I need. So,
Yes.
or if I need to stretch out the hole so I can see.
Yeah, if I do over one or something super small, I'll get a hoop out, but I try to avoid that at all costs.
And I am a two-handed stitcher. That's why I like to use a stand, is because I two-hand stitch. So if I do sew in hand, I do use the sewing method, but I don't like the way my stitches look as well as I do when I stitch with a hoop I don't usually stitch with a hoop. I usually stitch with a Q-snap or a scroll frame.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm a stab. What is it?
poke and stab.
Poke and stab.
Poke and
Whatever it
stab.
is.
She's a stabber.
Stab and stab.
She's a stabber.
Just keep stabbing. And it is slower method. I mean, for myself, I'd love to be able to do it the other way, but I don't have the patience to learn it. I mean, I know how to do it, but I don't have the patience to wait until I can get good at it. It's just easier. So no, I just do what I know.
Yes. Yeah. So, next we wanted to show you some of our finishes. This is a finish that I don't think I've shown on here because we've been gone for a while, but this is Fall on the Farm. I finished it a while ago and I've got the frame for it. I just haven't pinned it yet. But this is by Little House Needleworks. It comes in 9 different patterns. I did change mine up some. The house in the pattern is white. I changed mine to the blue that they use. And I also changed some of my reds. But this is my Fall on the Farm. If you'd like to know what reds I used, you can message me and I can let you know. And the whites, usually if there is a white, I change it to grits or 3865 if I use a DMC. So, but this is my Fall on the Farm. I was very happy to get it finished.
Pretty piece.
So, and then I also finished and got framed Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. This is, of course, Blackbird Designs is my favorite designer. So this is a double frame. We do framing here in our shop. So this is an inset frame with an outer frame. So we don't do matting, but we do a double frame, which is how this is framed. So, and I love it. Hangs here in the shop. I did change the orange in this color. I wanted it to be a little bit more vibrant. Since it was the only really color other than black and gray in this, so I really wanted it to. This was so fun to stitch. That house is very cool. So, and the fabric I used on that was Haunted by Seraphim Fabrics, and it was, I believe, 16 count. I used an Ada for it. For Fall on the Farm, it was a 32 count chai that I used for it, and it was also a Seraphim fabric. So. Miss Stacy over here is our in-house finisher. If you ever want anything finished, if you're looking for a finisher, Stacy is our finisher, and she does a fabulous job. So we brought out some of the things that she has finished for customers and some things she has finished for herself. So
I believe this is the only thing that's mine that I finished. This is by Under the Garden Moon.
yes,
Yeah, they have quilts and woolworks, and I just finished a cross stitch piece in there that it becomes a stitching mat. But anyway, you put these different wools together, and then you do some embellishment. And I am by no means no expert on embroidery. I had to get me a book, and then after a while, I just started gluing buttons. But it was fun. There's 3 sizes of strawberries. They also have another pattern that is 3 sizes of pumpkins, and I would like to do the pumpkin. But that's the only thing I finished that's mine.
and it's beautiful.
And this is one of our stitchers named Susie. She'll stitch multiples of things and then let me learn how to finish them. This was
Bent Creek Road.
yes, Bent Creek Road, Thanksgiving Bent Creek Road.
So we finished it into a drum.
Yeah.
Stacy did.
And it didn't turn out the other 2 turned out much better. This was our first one. Susie also stitched this chubby squirrel. He's cute.
That's a pattern by Jeanette Douglas.
Yes.
She did chubby squirrel, chubby sheep, and
I think there's a bunny.
a chubby bunny.
I just found a circle, a wooden circle, and mounted him on that. Now, this is one I hadn't seen before, and Susie had also stitched it. This is by Carriage House Samplings. There's several in the series. And she did the reindeer, and she brought me the fabric.
Look how cute that is.
And she even brought these little things, these little wooden cutouts. She brought them for a different purpose, but I dug one out and painted his nose red for the buttons on the side, and I learned how to line. So hers will be much better, but I just thought that was really just the cutest pattern. It looks super simple. Watch me say that, and it'd be the hardest thing ever. And I think that's real cute.
It is very cute.
Here's another simple drum that I finished.
I think that was a freebie.
And then I've been lovingly calling this the Papa Can. But is this Bent Creek?
Oh, was that the drummer boy?
Maybe.
Yes.
I can't remember if it's Bent Creek or Heart and Hand.
Oh, I love the drummer boy.
Yeah, this is the little drummer boy. She wanted him into a drum. We made 3 of these. And where our shop is located around the corner is a fabric shop. And I walked in and said, I need fabric to match this. She walked right over to the wall and pulled that beautiful fabric that matches everything to put on the top and the bottom. It just blows my mind how people can keep all that information in their head and know exactly where it is.
Yes. And Sue, the lady who does the fabric at the shop, she's amazing with color.
She is. She's really
fabric.
She's a funny little thing. Now this is Kesslin?
Kesslin.
Okay. And Susie also stitched up 3 of these in 3 different colors, and she wrapped whatever thread she used to stitch it with around a wooden spool for the base.
And she painted the spool.
Yeah, the spool and the dowel rod.
Yes. And so she bought these, I believe she said off of Amazon or somewhere like that,
Mhm.
and then just painted the spool and wrapped the thread around it.
And she found this fabric on the back that is very appropriate.
Yeah, matches it perfectly.
Yeah. But there was 3 shades of green. She did 3 of them, so
Yeah.
that's it. And I'm getting better with stars. This one's not perfect, but it's better than the first one, so. But that's cute. I believe this is a Teresa Kogut,
It is.
but Susie stitched that one. I don't get to stitch. Actually, I do other things. Like I spun the wool and wove a table runner for my son, so I didn't get to cross stitch. Kim, who comes into our shop, stitched this, and I stumbled across this wooden piece in Hobby Lobby and painted it because I thought this guy was just too cool for a plain old flat fold.
And they have these, now these are in the unfinished wood section.
Mhm.
And we just had one of our stitchers come in today. These are now 40% off.
Yeah.
So that's a really great deal
Mhm.
on these. Stacy painted it black and put some gold
Yeah.
throughout it.
Yeah. I painted it all black, and then there was another color that we had called soft black, and I did this groove part and this decorated the scroll work in the soft black, and then I went through and dry brushed some gold. I don't think you can see the gold very well,
But it is
I
really,
can see a little
but
bit.
he was just too cool just to be
Yes.
left plain.
he's a spectacular piece.
So that's all I've got.
That's her finishing. So she's a great finisher. If you're looking to find a finisher, give Bluegrass Blessings a call or look us up on Facebook and
We'll give it a
contact
try.
contact Stacy. So now on to whips. I decided that I was going to bring in my Christmas whips because I am now in full blown Christmas mode. For a long time, I was Halloween, fall. I love fall all the time. So, but I went into full time Christmas mode this past week. So I brought in my Christmas whips. So I have Christmas whips to share. I think Sherry brought in
She left the screen.
her Christmas whips too. And then Stacy brought in a few, her one whip, and then we're going to do a whole section of wannabes.
Yeah, we wanna.
They want to, don't you have whips?
Yeah, I thought you were going first.
Well, I thought we'd go back and forth.
Oh, okay, mine are right here.
Okay.
I'll go first since I just have one.
Okay.
This is Little House Needleworks Joy to the World. I just think that house is lovely, but I haven't got that far to, I don't think. Haven't got to the house. This fabric was from a trunk show we had. It's Small Potatoes by Lap and Loops.
28 count, right?
Yeah. And I love the colors except the white. The white has given me fits. But Sherry gave me the idea of taking one strand of white and one strand of very pale blue. So anywhere that I can't see the white, that's what I'm doing. But like inside on the house or whatever, you'll be able to see the white just fine. I haven't got very far on it because I've been doing other things. But that's my one whopping whip. Now these girls got like 20 apiece.
You had another whip you just finished 2 minutes ago.
It's not a Christmas one.
But you could show it.
It's not finished though. It becomes a stitching mat.
Long.
Okay.
All right, you first.
I've been going. You need to talk.
Okay. All right, I need to talk. They're not used to me being silent.
You know
I'm
what?
scared. I'm scared.
I have that one
Where is it?
at home.
Oh, I thought you had it. I thought I saw you with it.
Maybe it is in here.
I think it is. Okay.
I'm having a stroke. It's okay.
You're having a, sorry, we're
It's
talking.
been a long
We're
day.
talking to each other, not you. I
We do this all the time.
They do.
We go
You
back
get
and
used
forth.
to it.
We have
Okay,
our own
this is Mistletoe Manor, and it is by Blueberry Ridge. And
Pansy Patch.
I was going to say, thank goodness I don't have my glasses on. And this is so pretty. The colors are really pretty. We saw this at market, and we were like, we couldn't wait for it to come out.
Now, this is originally stitched in Valdani threads. She and I did a conversion of our own from Valdani's to what we thought in variegated threads.
Yes.
So
This is where I'm at. Pretty, pretty border. And I love borders. Borders are definitely my thing. I really enjoy a border. Good border.
and the fabric is
Green.
sage.
She's going to have fits because I didn't write any.
It's 28 count. It is,
That's not frosted sage.
it's not frosted sage, but it is a fabric by Seraphim. And when I get to mine is the Ada version of hers, so we'll know then.
Sorry,
It's all good.
sorry. She covers me. I'm bad girl.
Sherry just stitches. She doesn't care.
I am doing the Satsuma Street Christmas stitch along. So, and I have not kept up. I'm not even going to try to lie about that. So, this is another, this is a 14 count. This is by Lap and Loops. I don't remember the color of it. It's a beautiful blue color. And this is how much of the stitch along I have finished so far.
It is really pretty.
Mhm.
It is a
So
really
vibrant.
pretty blue. That's probably about a good,
Her color seems a little off today.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I love stitching this. I did change my white tree to a green tree. I don't have anything against white trees.
She just can't follow the rules.
No, that's just a little too hard for me. I don't like stitching white. I don't enjoy that. So,
Okay, so my next one is I don't know how to say this.
Joy Noel.
I know I'm talking about the
I
name of the
don't.
You'll have to
designer.
read the name yourself.
Here you go. Let me show it to you, and you can.
Rogan Rhyme.
It's French, right?
Yes.
Rouge. Yeah, you were probably right. It is rouge. Okay. Oh, this is not going to be good without. So
Here. No.
yeah, that'll work. Thanks.
There we go.
Sorry.
I had something and it
It's
left.
not our first day, but it is our second.
And that's where I'm at.
Isn't that pretty?
Love the red.
I don't know what fabric this is.
Stage.
It's a linen.
It is a linen. I do love linen. I will stitch really pretty much on anything, I guess. I don't stitch on Ada much, but
Yeah.
not that I won't.
Yes. My next one is a heartstring samplery called Hibernation Day. I'm up at that top band. I've been there for a while.
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
Yes, and I am doing this on Vintage Country Mocha 32 count, and it's a Lugana. This is how far I've gotten. I am using the called for colors as far as I know right now. Now, when I get to the white, if it's not grits or 3865, I will probably change it. So, but that is how far I've gotten.
And I will tell you, most times I stitch on either 28 or 32. This is an Ada. And this is the pattern. This is an old one. I will tell you that I started stitching this for my husband. This was at his request. This is the one piece he wanted me to do. Well, my eyes just don't like this color. And as I've gotten older, they like it even less. So,
And this has half stitches, doesn't it?
yeah, it's one of the old patterns. We got halves and quarters and
Yeah,
all the good stuff. But I mean, it is very pretty.
it's beautiful.
And I do want to finish it, but no, we'll have to see. I probably should just pull it out and at least try.
You know, I saw today on one of the groups, Facebook groups, this lady had a 10 times magnifier and light. Maybe something like that would work.
Maybe.
I've not seen a 10x magnifier. I'm thinking, oh, I might need that. The next one is one I started last year. It is by the Scarlet House, another one of my favorite designers. This is Christmas Tide at Holly House. Of course, I could do that house and be completely satisfied, which is where I started.
No, man.
So I converted this into Belle Soie silks. So this is where I am so far. And this, it's coming out a little lighter than it is. This is Caramel Fabric by Seraphim. It's a 32 count. Or no, this is a 40 count. And as you can see, I've started on the brick because the house is my favorite. So I decided to start in the middle. And I'm actually using two different colors of Belle Soie silk to make it come out to look like that. If you would like my conversion just comment below and I will shoot that to you. So,
Okay. And my next one is
I love
a
this one.
lavender and lace. And again, this is an older one.
So pretty.
Yeah, I've got a thing for the reds, I think.
The picture doesn't do justice for how pretty this red is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, I'm not really sure. That seems a little darker than what it is.
If we hold a white up to it, does that help?
Nah,
No,
maybe. What do you think?
I can't see it.
I'm blocking.
Like that it does.
It looks good there. So that's where I'm at on this one.
That's probably on an antique white.
Yes,
It's really pretty.
and it is a linen.
That's gorgeous. This is another blackbird. I don't have my actual pattern, but was a series, I think, of 4. This is number 3 in the Christmas sampler series. This is Bringing Good Cheer.
I got Merry Christmas. The Christmas Rose, I think is what it's called up there on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of that series.
Yeah. And this is How Far I've Gotten. I'm actually pretty close. Mm-hmm. This is actually an R&R. It's a 32 count. I'm not sure exactly what 32 count it is.
Kind of looks caramelly, but
It does, but it's an R&R, so I'm not
it's
exactly
gonna be-
sure.
yeah.
I kind of want to say it may be, what's the one cafe? Don't they have like
Cafe look.
something like that?
It's
Like a
not chestnut,
latte.
is it?
No, it's not chestnut. It's not dark enough.
Okay.
But it is, it's a
one of
fun one.
theirs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is an R&R. It's so nice to stitch. Almost Seraphim is too, so.
Okay, the next one that I have is Santa's Visit. Now, some of these that I haven't worked on in a little while, but they are Christmas. So what I'm trying to do is put them next to me in my chair so that I can pull them out and hopefully get some of these finished. But this is again an older pattern. This is a Stitch in Time is the designer. They're no longer in excuse me, designing. But and this is called the Band Sampler. I really don't have a lot to do on it. I don't.
It's so pretty.
It is really pretty. It's very sparkly.
Yes.
I know that doesn't show up well on the camera.
Yeah,
but
because
it's
it does have a
really
lot of
beautiful.
krennic and in it. So
Yeah, it's really very, very bright and pretty.
Mhm.
Very Christmassy.
yeah.
This one I got as a PDF, so I only have the black and white version of it, but this is actually green and red are the 2 colors used in this. And this is Quaker Christmas 2 by Bygone Stitches. A lot of people are stitching this right now. I'm doing it on a 40 count. This is another R&R. Can't tell you
Oh, I love that one.
what one.
I think I told you that.
Yeah. And I'm using Cupid as my red by Classic Colorworks and Boston Fur as by Classic Colorworks as my green. And I love this, but Quakers are hard for me. And on 40 count, mercy. So, but I do love the variegation in the red and the green. And I love, this one has the different songs in it, and I love that. So,
Yeah, this is beautiful.
it's one of those things I'm going to pull back out, but it's huge.
Okay, now this one I forgot the pattern, but I'll go ahead and show it to you. I think most people have seen this. Do you remember the name of it?
It is not Christmas Rules, Christmas
Oh,
List.
Stacy.
Christmas List. Bless you.
Thank you.
Stacy remembered the name.
Oh, thank you, Stacy.
By Silver Creek Samplers.
Oh my goodness.
This is sparkly fabric. It's opalescent raw. It's a really pretty fabric.
It's the perfect fabric for those colors.
Yes.
Yeah, this is really fun. This is really pretty. Actually, I might go home and stitch on it.
Silver Creek Samplers, I don't know what it is about their words. But
Yeah, their font or whatever.
yes, it is so fun to stitch them. They go by fast.
Yes.
I stitched that one and I found that the words were fun to stitch, but then when I got to have to stitch the motifs, I was like, I want to go back to the words. You know.
The nice thing too is you can read it. You know, sometimes
Yes.
when they do things like that, the letters aren't real legible, so you're
Yes.
not really sure what it says. That
Yes.
this or does what that says.
Yes. This one I just started. I absolutely love this. It is Sampler Holiday Christmas by Blueberry Ridge. She has several different monochromatic samplers. I just finished the Red Americana one not very long ago, and so I started this one. The floss for this is a Color and Cotton, Red Velvet, and I'm doing it on a 40 count caramel by Seraphim.
Yeah, the
Their
variegation in
color
that is
is
gorgeous. Yeah.
beautiful.
That
Yeah.
the
It's
floss,
not showing up like it should because
Mm.
if you could see the variegation in that
the
really just,
floss really makes this.
yeah, it does.
Like I said, it's called Red Velvet by Color and Cotton, and that is the called for color on this too. But it is absolutely beautiful, and I love stitching on it. You know, you get a little motif done every day, and you feel like you've done
Really made
something. Yeah,
something, yeah.
and I'm doing one thread a day on that, one red thread a day. Although I will not lie, some days I go ahead and do 3 or 4 because I know I'm not going to stitch probably the next few days on 40 count. So when I work here, I don't feel like when I go home my eyes are strong enough to sit down and stitch
To
on
do
40 count.
40,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
And once you get on something too, you got to kind of stay because it's hard
Yeah,
for the eyes to
Yeah.
to go back and
adjust.
forth.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one, and I know a couple of our girls in the shop are dying for me to get this one done.
It's
Yeah. And this is again this is lavender and lace,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
beautiful.
And Spirit of Christmas. And it's been around for quite a while, but the colors are really, I mean, it's just a classic. The colors just don't.
And I like what you're stitching it on too.
Yeah, I think blue, a lot of people just don't realize blue really does pop for
Yes,
for
look at that.
Christmas. Yeah, it really does pop for Christmas. So
Amazing.
It's so pretty. We have kids outside.
Yeah, there's a barber shop next door.
I believe their kids are outside or something. Now,
you can still find this on
yes.
eBay or somebody's collection. They might not
Mhm.
want to do it anymore. So
If you have never seen a Praiseworthy Stitches Christmas, one of their big Christmas
Mhm.
things, you should.
They're gorgeous.
They're absolutely beautiful.
incredible.
Every year when we go to market and we go into her room, I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
one reason is I love Christmas. And it's very hard for me not to just go, I want them all.
Mhm.
But I know I can't possibly stitch them all because they're huge, but I love them. And so I think it was the second year that we went because she got one too,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or the third year that anyway, it was one year we went to market. We all three got this one. It's called Winter at Sugar Hill. I got this one because I love the red house, and it also has this house is blue. So that's why I kind of want it. Now I know you're thinking all that white stitching, Diane, that you don't like. I know. But I love the houses, and I love the Christmas scene with the skaters and all of that. I just love it. So I chose Jack Frost, 32 count. I think this is Jack Frost. No, this is,
You didn't tell me, so I don't know. Not that I remember.
this is,
Can you not read it?
no, I know what that is, but I don't remember what it stands for. Um, this is not haunted, but it's like haunted. And it's 32 count Lagana.
It's not working.
I don't do picture of this plus.
Okay.
What is it?
No, it's what I used for my farmer, but it's the Lugana of it. But I don't remember what.
Who's it by?
That house is gorgeous.
Seraphim, isn't it?
Yes, it's a seraphim
and those,
fabric.
and those trees. I
Mhm.
mean, look at the deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
And the red, look how pretty that is. I haven't done the roof yet because it's a satin stitch that you use to do the roof. And I don't like to put my things in a clamp or whatever when I do a satin stitch. And plus, I'm hoping that my good friend Sherry, who does beautiful satin stitches, might help me out on that.
I can get you started. All right, here we are. I've got another oldie, and this is Dimensions. I'm showing my age here, but
So pretty though.
this is an old one, but I just can't let him go. It's like, am I going to finish? Yes, I'm going to finish him. I can't let him go. He's beautiful. I love Santas. I collect Santas, and obviously I love Christmas. So
We had a new stitcher find us the other day, and we were talking. Cross stitch doesn't really go out of style. You might need to change the colors, but the patterns are still beautiful. It doesn't matter how old it is, it's still going to be beautiful.
Yes.
If you want to update your colors, I mean, that's up to you.
All right. So,
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
so this is where I'm at on him. But he is really pretty.
He is.
He's beautiful.
So like I said, they're next to my chair, and I'm hoping that I,
Get to sit in your chair.
yeah, I get to sit in my chair.
Without falling asleep.
I'm an early bird. I go to work early, so I'm up at 4.
Yeah.
So I don't last late until the evening much, but I wish, once I retire, I'm going to stitch more. Let's see.
This is 12 different patterns, and it's by Country Cottage Needlework, so I don't have all the patterns. It is Glitter Village. I'm sure you all have seen this. This is how far I am.
Beautiful.
It is on opalescent raw.
Which makes it more glittery.
Yes, also makes it a pain to stitch on under a light because all that is glittering at you. So when I stitch this, it has to be daylight because I can't use my light and my magnifier. But I love this. I love the colors in it. That's what first drew me to. This is probably one of my oldest whips that I have right now. I started that back when I very first started back into cross stitch. So.
All right, it's all Diana now.
Oh,
Sherry
boy.
has finished her pile.
Wait, lightweights. Okay. The next one is by Country Cottage as well. It is Waiting for Santa. I love this. Now, a few years ago, I don't remember if it was them or Little House that did Kringles.
Oh.
And I loved Kringles.
Yeah, I remember.
But it was so big that I thought, oh, there's no way. I mean, I have a friend, Lisa Y, who's doing Kringles, and hers looks beautiful. And she joked the other day, and she sent me a message and said, I'm going to be 50 before I get this finished. And I thought, I'll be 100 if I was stitching it. So I decided that when they came out with this, I really wanted to do this. So this is kind of my version of Kringles. So I'm doing it on an Ada. I will stitch on anything. I don't care if it's Ada or whatever. This is a Seraphim, and I believe this is caramel. And I believe it's 16 count. It might be 18, but this is how much I have gotten finished on it. So what I usually do is to keep myself going is I'll do a little bit of the border, and then I'll come in and do some of the house because this is my favorite part. But to make sure I finish the border, I'll do a little bit and then I'll reward myself. So that may sound crazy to some people, may sound logical to others.
Yeah, your house is on border.
Yeah. This is another one. This is a Brenda Gervais. I got this as a kid when I first came back to cross stitching from Country Sampler. It's called the Noel Sampler. It's all done in DMC. I started this on a Bestitch Me 40 count even weave. It is sand, I believe it's the name of the fabric. This is how much I've gotten finished. And I love stitching this. If once I get into it, I don't think it'll take me that long to finish it. It's just when I work on 40 count, I have to work only on 40 count. So can't go back and forth. My eyes don't do that well. The next one you saw, Sherry's Mistletoe Manor. This is mine. And of course, I worked until I got to the house.
It's kind of a running joke here.
Yes, they all make fun of me because I try my best I'll start where I can get to it the fastest. I will jump around, leave letters out, motifs out until I get to it.
And sometimes after she finishes it, she's done.
Yeah.
You'll never see it again.
Yeah, I'm like, I finished the house. Why would I want to keep going?
Oh, this is a cute one.
This is a drawn thread. It was another one that I got as a kit when I first started back. I love this. Most drawn threads you have to get from them. This one's called Stars. And it's on Cobblestone Lugana, 32 count. And this is how much I've got finished.
She started with the houses.
Yes, because I'm not real sure that I'm going to do the words and stuff. I think I may just come up and do this part and not do these letters up here. I may just come and do him and just down. I haven't really made up my mind yet. So I like the verse. I love the houses. I'm just not sure about the rest of it.
It's a
That's
nice
just an
fabric.
alphabet.
What fabric is this?
It's a cobblestone Lugana, 32 count. This is another series. It's Christmas on the Farm. This is the first one. There's 9 in the series. This is an extra Jude. It's called 32 count
I don't know that.
Dove. I think it's
Oh, could be
Dove.
Dove.
I think this is Dove. It's a little bit grayish.
Real pale.
Yeah, and that is how much I've gotten finished. I'm down to the little black sheep. Now I will stitch sheep.
She does like sheep.
I love sheep. So, and there are little black sheeps in this one. And I love the little black sheep. So, I understand about being black sheep. So, the next one, I have not done much at all on this. I started this last year because I'd been waiting forever for this to be released to everybody. This was a country sampler exclusive, and I had been waiting and waiting for it to be released, and it finally was. So, one day at the shop, I just started, grabbed some red, grabbed some fabric, and started it. And this is Be Stitch Me Frost, and this is a 28 count. And I usually don't stitch on 28. And that's how much I have. I started at the house because on this one, I may seriously not do that alphabet. I may do the trees and those funky stocking trees or plants, and then,
Oh, that's what those are?
yeah,
I kept thinking they look like peppers.
they do look like peppers. Now, every year, I go through a stocking phase.
Mm-hmm. She does.
And I say, I need stockings. I need to stitch stockings.
And we just grin.
I've never stitched a stocking or finished one. I've started lots, but I've never finished one. This is one that I started. It's by Rosewood Manor. I love it. It's called Cranberry Row.
Yeah, because you like trees.
I do love trees, really funky trees too. And there's some really cool ones. And I started it, and I also started this one, which is Christmas Stars Quilt Stocking. Okay. Now, I started them on an Ada, not realizing how big they were.
Oh my.
So,
I didn't know that either.
this is how big that one is going to be.
Wide.
Yeah, this is as wide as it's going to be. Who knows how long it's going to be. Okay. All right. Now, the cool thing is there's some beads and stuff in there, and I'm hoping my good friend Eileen will help me with the beading. And then, because I'm not good with beads. And then this is, now it's not quite as big, but I don't think I'm all the way across yet
No, you're not.
of the other one.
Are they both going to fit?
Well, I'm hoping since I started them on the same fabric.
You might just pick one and go with one for a while.
But every year when I start seeing people pull out their beautiful stockings that they've stitched, I think I need one.
We all need one.
Yeah,
Question is,
I need somebody else to stitch it for me though. Of course, you have to have a prairie schooler in your Christmas stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, it's
Oh
just-
yeah, I could start one of those.
yes. This is Christmas Day, and I'm doing this one because it has houses down there. And I was good. I started at the top. And I actually dropped Coke on this yesterday, and you can't even tell, can you?
We heard, oh, and she ran off to the sink.
That's not what they heard, but
Well,
anyway.
you know.
That's the censored version.
Yeah, she washed it and let it dry.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you lucked out for sure.
Christmas miracle.
so Cupid from Classic Colorworks and Schoolhouse Red from Gen Arts, they are color fast because I soaked this sucker.
So they are Diet Coke proof.
Now, that's all of my Christmas, but I did want to mention this Grime Guard. This is my house as a paw grime. I'm not going to try to whack you in the head. I have a lot of fabric on this, a lot, a half yard to be exact. I needed a Grime Guard to be able to put it on my Q-snap because this is Baby Sheep by X Jude, and I felt like this was getting dirty. I didn't want my fabric to get dirty because I'm using silks. Okay, yes, I'm the crazy person that uses silks on out runs. Okay, when I die, they're going to be buried with me. Okay, that's just how it is.
No, they're not.
But
Coming home with me.
Yeah, binged.
but this grime guard I got on Etsy from a very nice place called the Stitchin' Sisters Craft and Notions. They did a fabulous job. This is an extra wide one for an 11 by 17 Q-snap. So I got it in no time. It's a very nice grime guard. They had different kinds. So I just want to mention them today. I'm not getting paid. I didn't get this for free. I bought it. So if you're looking for a grime guard that is extra wide, they have some. So just wanted to mention
Really pretty.
So, and this is what I'm working on. It's Houses of Hawk Run. If you have never done a hawk run, they are a lifetime commitment.
Mhm.
I finished year at hawk run. It took me 3 years to finish. This one was my leap year start. So I'm giving myself 4 years. So, all right. Now, Sherry and Stacy have I wanna plans.
Yeah, I want to stitch this.
Yes.
This fabric is from Primitive Hair. It's forgot what it's called.
Christmas holly or
Something
something.
like that. And
Oh,
it's
it's
screen printed and it's really very pretty. Fell in love with it.
It's 30 count, right?
Yeah, it is something odd like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, there's already one
And
right there.
I want to put this little girl on here. I can't say any of that, but isn't she just the cutest? I'm not going to do the trees and all of that because of the color on the fabric, but isn't that little girl just the cutest?
She's adorable.
So that's in my I want to stitch pile. And this came out this year at market. It's from Under the Garden Moon. It is gorgeous in
Oh, yeah.
person.
Amazing.
She had this portion done on like
10 count.
maybe a 10 count and done it as a stand up and these guys as stand ups or you can do it on real small count and just do the Holy Family or whatever. But I want to start this one.
Beautiful.
And I want to put it on this fabric. Where'd my tag go?
Isn't that Dirt Track?
I don't think so. Maybe it's part of Dirt Track. I got Dirt Track in another pattern.
That is,
But I
it's
wanna put that on
definitely
there.
a Fox and Rabbit.
Okay. I know I got Dirt Track in another pattern. Maybe I didn't need the whole piece for the other
Yeah.
pattern. But that's my I want a Christmases.
Okay. This is not I wanna, this is I have. But I need to get motivated to do it. This is obviously a full coverage. Isn't it gorgeous?
Mhm.
It is so pretty. And I want to do it. So I'm just showing it as slight motivation here. I did some of this up here. That's it.
Well, you have it on your big frame at home, right?
I do have it on a really large frame, and I will tell you what's holding me back on a couple of the really big patterns that I have is, which we've discussed here, is trying to figure out what to put it in to hold it. Like I have them in a Q snap, but the Q snap is very awkward for me to get my arms under, and even with I have a Lowry, and even with that, it just isn't working for me. So I'm trying to figure out. I want an Albert, and that's all I had to say. I want to know. Okay.
What did Phil call it?
And Edward, what did he call
I
it?
forget.
He gave it a different name.
Yeah, my husband said, "What was it you wanted? What was it, Jack or something?" I said, "It's Albert." He said, "Well, what's the difference?" But so that is one thing I really do want to try to get ironed out with that, because I think I have 3 different ones. My daughter had bought me a pattern of Santa, which is absolutely gorgeous, but it's also full coverage, and I don't feel comfortable stitching it, so I don't want to. All right, so this one here is a Stacy Dash, Christmas at Hollyberry Farm. Now Diana has stitched this, and she doesn't have good things to say. It is gorgeous. She did a beautiful job on it,
Mhm.
and but she just didn't enjoy the border. I believe.
Border, yeah. Border gave her fits.
So, but again, she's not a border person, so you can't really hold that against her. And then the other thing I had also was the Praiseworthy, which I'll probably be starting. I'm gonna say probably this weekend. I have I didn't think to bring them, but I have a bunch of different patterns on Tiny Tim and A Christmas Carol. I love that's like my favorite thing. I've got a bunch of them that
Your stocking.
I have a stocking. I'm not going to do it as a stocking though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to photocopy it and cut it out and lay it out to as a design and stitch it probably kind of like sampler like. So and that's what I've got lined up.
All right. Now,
We called that segment I Wanna because plans
I wanna.
sounds too permanent.
yes,
I want to do it.
I want to do it now. I don't. I have several I wannas.
Mhm.
Crazy amount. It's hard to tell what I'll do. I will do Christmas though. Like I do have some Christmas starts that I want to do that I haven't done yet. But right now I'm working on the Christmas ones I have to get a little bit farther. But when the new strikes me, I have a whole bunch kitted up ready to go. So
Yeah, and I will say Diana can't plan
no.
because if she plans it, then she doesn't want to do it because nobody's telling her what to do, including herself.
Yes.
So
If I write it down and say I'm going to do it, then you can bet money I will not do it. I will wake up that day and there will be no way I want to do that at all. So
yeah, she just has to grab it when she feels the
I just have
pushing.
to wake up and just say, what do I feel like stitching today? That's what I have to stitch on. So, and that's the way I roll. So that's why I have so many whips because I never get the feeling to finish any. So that's not true. That's sometimes.
She finishes a lot, actually.
Sometimes. Now, we have some things coming up here at the shop we just wanted to talk about. But before we do, we wanted to talk about an exclusive that we got from Praiseworthy Stitches. We had a retreat. That's why we're all wearing these lovely shirts. We know they're not colorful, but they are fallish. Um, we got a special exclusive from Praiseworthy Stitches, and these were part of the swag bags in that. So
If you follow the instructions, yours won't be poofy like that.
yes,
I kind of got carried away.
yes,
Am I in
I have
there?
a muffin top.
yes. So you can see the back says "Fall into a Good Stitch" and Stitchapalooza 2025. So I thought you were leaving, but
She could leave.
it opens up. So and everything you need comes in your little kit. But we have extras of these. So we are now selling these in the shop. So if you would like one,
They're exclusive to us and to
Yes.
market. So
no other shop has these except us until she releases them in March at market. So
contact us if you want one. We'd love
Yes.
to ship it to you.
yes,
Yeah, they're really cute.
we would love to.
Yeah, and it was quick and easy. It was not hard to do at all.
No, So the next thing is we have a Christmas party this Saturday, November 15th. Hopefully I will get this uploaded before Saturday, November 15th. So we wanted to tell everybody about that. It starts at 2:00. Goes to whenever we finish having all the fun. So yes, we usually order food in, but we play games, we take lots of pictures, we stitch.
There's an ornament exchange if you want to.
There's an optional ornament exchange. We do lots of fun things. So if you can come join us, we'd love to have you. You don't have to bring anything except yourself.
Right.
I
So-
don't have an ornament ready. I've been too busy. So.
I don't either. So
I'll be here, so it'll be fine.
I never have an ornament. So that's telling myself what to do. Like she said, I don't do that. So
If I stitch it, I'd have to have Stacy finish it. So
yes. So, Small Business Saturday. First of all, our shop will be closed the week prior to Thanksgiving week. We'll be closed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll be open Small Business Saturday. We have a lot of great deals that will be going on here, hopefully as well as online. So, check us out. That's Small Business Saturday. Every Friday until Christmas, we're going to be having exclusive special pre-Christmas Friday deals. So check out our Facebook page. We'll be posting them on there so you can see what we're doing. This Friday is 20% off everything in the shop except for framing and trunk shows. So,
We have two trunk shows at the moment. One
Yes.
is Frawny Ritter, and the other one is Millennial Fabric, which is laying behind us.
yes, beautiful fabric. So
It's not a very good representation, but this would be beautiful for gingerbread. It's called Cocoa Pod.
yes, she has a lot of beautiful.
Yeah, if you're feeling pinky.
Yes, different fabrics. So, and we still have a little bit. We don't have a lot, but we do have some.
We have linen, 28 even weave, and
36 and 40.
yes,
Count.
and we have Ada still.
Yes. So stop in and check us out or call us on,
Yeah.
we have a Facebook page that has our shop number on it. Never hesitate to call us and place an order that way. We do not mind at all.
There's Messenger. You can messenger us.
Yes.
These are in bundled already in fact orders.
Yes, and surged and everything.
Yep.
Ready to go. Then January 2nd and 3rd, we are going to be having a New Year's stitch-in weekend. The 2nd and the 3rd are a Friday and a Saturday, and we are going to turn that into a way to celebrate the new year together as a stitching shop. So,
Because we can't stay up till midnight.
oh, like Sherry said, she's an early to bed. I'm an early to bed, and you can ask her. I get grumpy if I don't go to bed and get my sleep. So you can ask them both.
Yes.
So
Both days will open up at 2, and we will close when we get good and tired.
we'll open up at 10.
That's what I meant to say. Sorry. But we'll open up at 10, and then we'll stitch until we're tired.
So we get tired. Usually it's around 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Just depends. The first day will go longer than the second day. The second day will probably short out very, very quickly. So
And we like to do 2-day events because we
Yes.
have some folks who like to travel
yes.
from out of town.
Now, of course, that is contingent. There is no snow.
Right.
So if
We've already had one healthy dusting.
she did in Ohio, we didn't get much over here.
No.
So
We got about 3 inches
Yeah.
where I live.
but always, if you don't know, always check our Facebook page. We'll post it there if we're going to be closed. We'll also feel free to call the shop as well.
Right.
So-
If there's snow in the forecast, we'll take the shop home.
Yeah.
Shop phone home with us.
Yes. Now we're going to have a giveaway on this Flosstube. I have 2 patterns. We are going to have 2 giveaways. Okay.
Do I need to write this down?
The rules are
The rules are you cannot say giveaway in your comments.
don't say anything. Giveaway,
Give
prizes.
anything like that, because that's how.
Cannot be a robot. That
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
You
Must be 18.
must be 18 or older to enter the giveaway.
Yeah, because we've got to be able to mail it to you, so we have to legally
Yes.
be able to ask you your address.
Yes, you have to be in the United States.
Yes.
Sorry about that, but you need to be in the United States. Other than that, we'll mail anywhere in the United States.
We would love if you were a follower.
Yes.
Yeah, that would.
Actually, that needs to be a rule. They need to be followed and subscribed to us.
Subscribe us and like us.
Yes.
Win a free prize.
Yes.
And tell your friends.
Yes. We have 2. The first one is Pomegranate Santa. And for this one, to enter for this prize, you need to say the word Santa. Now, like I said, the rules are you have to subscribe and you have to say the word Santa. Okay? What we'll do is we'll either number the comments or we'll do the number generator or something like that to pull names.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
This is our first giveaway.
Yeah, on our Flosstube, we've done lots on our lives.
Yeah.
The next one is a Scarlet House. It's called Holiday Berries. To be entered into this giveaway, you need to say berries.
Okie dokie.
And I think we have covered everything. I hope everybody has enjoyed this Flosstube. I promise we will not be as long, or we will try not to keep you as long. I mean,
So far in between episodes.
there you go.
There we go.
See, that's why I have to have 2 other people with me.
Between the 3 of us, we make a brain.
And sometimes not a whole one. So we hope everybody has a good evening, good night. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and we hope to see you back soon. If we don't get back here before Christmas, we do wish you a Merry Christmas.
And if you
Happy
don't have an LNS, we would love to be your LNS.
We would love to be your LNS.
We are working on our website.
Yes.
We are not good at it, but we're getting there.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
But we love phone calls. We love emails. We love messages. Just send it to us and we will get it ordered for you.
And we've been
Eastern Kentucky. Is that what you
Yes.
considers?
Yes.
See, I drive south to get here from Ohio, so I'm always confused. But
Yeah. We're in northeastern Kentucky.
So if you're close to us, come see us.
Yes, we'd love to see you. So have a wonderful evening, day, and we'll see you soon.